All right, all right, all right. We're here. Oracle, howdy. Good morning. We are here. Here we are. Take a look at a couple of things. Uh, just ain't right. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so let's take a look here and see what we got. First of all, got everything marked out. We ran the Asian low already. Obviously, we got the Asian high sitting up there at 16,030. I think if we get back above that 16,000 level, maybe we run that high. Got the previous day high in New York up there at 16,060 with a bearish fair value gap there on the 15-minute chart. We also got a bearish fair value gap right here just above the lows. We do have a pivot point down here at 65.50 and then the New York low all the way down here at 1887. Don't expect us to run that New York low, but we'll see. Dario, good morning, good morning. Seems to be selling off the 20 EMA. Today is holiday in Italy. Oh, is it? Nice. Nice. So my expectations kind of are get back above that 16,000 level, test the VWAP, get above there, and maybe run the Asian highs here. That would be kind of my expectations. Switch to March. I saw that on TradingView. Are we on March on I usually wait until Ninja tells me to switch. Let me see. Let's see. I'll have to see which one has more volume. Let's check it. Yeah, this new contract still has lower volume, looks like, right? Watermark says, yeah, I know. You can see much less volume on the new one here, so I think I'm going to stick with the old one here until we get more volume here. Seeing there's still higher volume on the older contract. So I'm probably going to stay here. Trying to figure out how to code it. Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you have the roll date calendar visible? I usually the way I usually do it is just wait until Ninja tells me to roll. Whatever day Ninja says to roll, that's the day I roll. It doesn't say the roll yet. Well, there's just less volume on the other ticker. I wait until the volume's about the same. Until the volume's about the same, then I usually switch. Until then, I don't. Monday could be the formal switch. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do Monday or Tuesday. I think I'll stick to this tonight. Because of that though, the volume being split, there could be funky-ish price action today. Who knows? Dario, good morning. Hey, Oracle, have you ever messed around with coding any bots at all? I was curious about. I'm thinking about trying to get somebody to code that 2000 tick chart with the. I mean, it should be able to be coded pretty easily into a bot. Maybe not by me because I'm stupid, but the dead simple reversal and the tiki squeeze, code that into a bot, and every time it appears, just take it. So, thinking about that. But we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Yeah. Oh, let's get the. Let's see. All right, we just opened up here. Let's see what happens. Expecting some displacement to the upside here. Am I trying to create a script for Ninja Trader? No, I was going to do it for. I was trying to do it for Quant Tower. You can code bots on Quant Tower pretty easily. There's videos out there showing it being done, and doesn't look all that difficult. But I'm not good at writing code, so I have to find somebody that knows what they're doing. All right, we got a pullback here. We can kind of pull back here a little bit. Let me jump on in long. Pulling back into the 90s. Let's see. Watching the WADA. Just want to wait for some displacement in one direction or the other. You've been coding for 30 years. So let you look at. Yeah, thanks, Oracle. Yeah, I mean, I just thought it would be interesting if we could code that into a bot that way and just let it run and test. I know it wouldn't take that many entries per day, probably 5 on average, 5 or 6 on the 2000 tick chart. But it's kind of what I'm interested in it, you know. That way I don't have to watch it. Let's see what happens. Kind of just wanted to jump in. Just ain't right. It's been a while since you traded these times. Crazy price action. Well, I mean, in London, we kind of expect, you know, we can anticipate it going in certain directions. So that's kind of what I like to do. We'll see. I'd like for this thing to push, but don't see a whole lot of reason for it to go down, but it could. Could always do whatever it wants, right? I'll try to get in there, but it's running without me. I'm going to take a relatively risky long here. Just going to put my stop below the lows here. Might take us out quickly here. That's okay. Your condo, what's going on? Yeah, I'm in Georgia. East Coast. East Coast. You dirty girl. Just one ticked me there. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. All right, well, maybe we're going to get the displacement to the downside this morning. ES down to the 80s here, down to 80. I mean, potentially we sell off. We do have pivot point down there at 965. Previous day low down there 887. Quite a ways away there, about 100 points. We'll just wait for some displacement and then we'll figure it out. But yeah, you condo, it is 3 a.m. Eastern. Guess I could check a little bit higher time frame. Let's see. Don't see too much there. I mean, I guess we could pull back into the 930s there. Peace. Yeah, thanks, Oracle. Just ain't right, Sleepy. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Let's just wait for some sort of price action. See if we can enter. Yeah, it is non-farm payroll Friday too, so could be a bit strange. We did get our the rest of our funded accounts, so we have 7 of them there, and then 4 through 16 here for 20. We did hit the goal yesterday on the funded accounts. Well, except for on a few of them. We're only up $50 on a few, but the other ones we hit the $100 goal. Condo was going to short 16,006. That would have been a good short, but didn't quite get there. I kind of jumped in early here just on a hunch that it's going to run the highs. Of course, it can do whatever it wants to do until, until it wants to go somewhere. So we will just wait now until price starts to displace, and we'll go from there. Right now, it's not doing anything. It's just hanging out. If you guys are just joining us, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do stream live 5 days a week. London and New York, 3 a.m. Eastern for the London, 9:15 a.m. till 4 p.m. for the New York. Should be giving away that $250 in that tumbler today once we cross 1,000 subscribers there. Yes, moving back towards the lows here. Little buy volume popping in here. It is Friday after all. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Opening up here, not a lot of action, to be honest. Diviso looks like Asian lows already taken. Yeah. You are correct. So I was kind of expecting us to move up to take the high, but hasn't done it yet, so we'll just wait and see what it does. Wait for some displacement here, and then we'll look to jump in. High, low, high, low, high. Well, now is it going to go? Do we jump back in the same spot? Probably not. Probably shouldn't. But we might. Yes, bouncing off the 80 there, back up to 82 area. DeBizzle doesn't think the Asian high will get taken in London. Could be right. It's not that high, though. It's 30 points. 30, 40 points to the upside there. I think it's too close not to be taken, to be honest with you, DeBizzle. That's my opinion, but I could be wrong. We could be wrong. We do got that non-farm payroll there this morning, so maybe we just chop around until that. May not be a trend morning. Although a lot of times when you have news, it is kind of, you do trend going into the news. They kind of run it in one direction to take it back into the other. So we'll see. Yeah, ES looking weak here. Did bounce off the lows there. We do have some displacement to the downside. A little small gap here. I'm going to go ahead and take a trade here. Bit risky, but we're being a little more high risk on this account. So probably going to go ahead and jump in with an extra contract here. See if we get this move down. And we're not too concerned if we lose here. We're being a little extra risky with this account because, you know, it's not. This is just an eval, 150K eval that we've been trading. So see if price has a willingness to move on down here. The ES may trade down to the 73 mark. That's kind of what I'm thinking, possibly. It's at 80. So we'll take one off at this swing, one off at this swing. We'll move our stop to break even, and we'll see if we can push down into the 80 here. Probably could have got a better entry there. I kind of jumped in thinking it was just going to go. Really want to see it hold below that 16,000 mark. If it gets back above there, that would be kind of worrisome. But we'll just see what happens. If we lose, we lose. Sometimes that's, you know, it's the attitude you have to have. If we do lose, we'll just jump into some aggressive scalping in the New York, try to get it back. Aggressive scalping. Like I said, I kind of want to see it hold below the 16,000 mark. If it pushes above there, then I think we probably are heading for those highs. Sluggish price action right now. Pretty sluggish. We'll probably get some displacement in one direction or the other eventually here. JX, good morning. Good morning. Starting to push the 16K here. Don't really like the look of that. Might get us. Things are all right. We're in a wrong direction on a trade. Should have trusted my instinct, apparently. My instinct told me we're probably going to take the highs, but then I didn't trust it. So we'll see what happens. If we trade above the highs here, and then I think pretty much we're going to be running towards that. We're going to be running towards that 30 area. So we'll see. On the 1 minute here, if we push up above that high there, we'll really have some displacement to the upside, and then that'll be our idea that it's going to be pushing up. Could still reject here. Let's just see. We just wait and see what happens. I mean, I guess it might want to tap into that, but looking like we're going to get stopped here. All right, stopped out there. All right, we're going to move some of these up here. We'll take a long. Just put these below the low. And if we're wrong, we're just wrong. $16,014 VWAP, yeah. We got it marked out up there. We'll adjust it as we go here. We will adjust it as we go. Price just going to go without me. Not going to FOMO in here. We're going to wait and see if this thing comes back and tags us in. See if we can't get tagged in here. See if it can come back and tag us in at the 99s. Like I said, I don't want to just jump in here. I'd like to get the best entry possible. So, Yokondo short from 06. And we'll see what happens here. We shall see what happens. Tie stop loss. I mean, short could be the play. We did, there is that 15-minute small fair value gap there just above the Asian lows. Could tap into that and pull back. Who knows? Well, I think you'll at least get 6 points. We'll see. All right, your condo, there you go, selling down a little bit. Maybe we're turning the Asian low into some resistance here. If price taps into this gap and kind of rejects, then we might change our mind. Again, we'll see. Kind of turning that Asian low into some resistance there. Thinking about just jumping in for a scalp short on the way down to my long entry, but that's what we were thinking about doing. Nah, Bill Chill, we're not. This is just a 50. This is a 150K challenge. 150K challenge that we have a free reset on. So if I don't do well on it today, I'll probably just reset it. That's why I'm being very aggressive. Turning that Asian low into some pretty decent resistance here. ES looking a little stronger here. It's kind of my only concern there. We save those PA accounts for New York typically, Bill Chill. typically for the New Yorks. Maybe we'll give it a stab, a little couple of them short here. See if it runs down to our entry long. Today is a great day to take advantage of those free resets. Yeah, that's the thing. That's probably what we'd be doing. Well, this is the only account I really can reset anyway. The other ones are all way too close to passing. Wouldn't want to reset any of those. Wouldn't want to do that. All right, we hit the take profit on that one. Got a little bit back. Thought about going in kind of heavy there, but I didn't. See if we can get tagged in here long. See if we can get tagged in. Might just sell off here. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm not too concerned with it this morning. Just want to kind of put some feelers out there. We'll see what happens. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Danny, Jedi Trading. How's it going? No, I have free reset with Topstep that expires today. I have 2 of them actually, but they expire today. Come on now. This thing really going to do me that dirty? Is it really going to do me that dirty? I mean, well, 2 ticks away from my entry? Really? There's a volume imbalance in the 1-minute chart. I know that's not a huge deal in London, but down there at 99. So I figure we'd at least hit 99.50 in the bullish fair value gap there on the 1-minute and the 3-minute with a market structure shift as well. So we'll see here. Yes, looking a bit stronger here. Pushing back up to the 84s. If you guys haven't yet, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do appreciate it. Trying to push into 1,000 subscribers. Where are we at? Where are we at tonight, this morning? 992. Still need 8 more. So if you are watching and you're not subscribed, help me out. Help me out. This thing is just chopping sideways, not really doing anything here. Do we reject the 06 area again? Or do we pop through there this time? I don't know. Let's see. See what she wants to do this morning. I don't know. She's got me so far. She's got me. Charles Martin trying to leg higher, yeah. Divisil, wish it was just make a move. Yeah, it's pretty sluggish here. I don't know. ES is approaching the VWAP here. Ucondo move stop loss to break even. Well, the ES is approaching the VWAP there, which Nasdaq still quite a ways below. Might size up here and short the ES touch of the VWAP. We'll see. Apex eval on the PA chart side by side on 115-second chart. No. I have not JX. I mean, I've got them side by side. We could if you want me to. I mean, they move exactly the same. All right, watch this, guys. We're going to size up. Taking the stop off. I know. Yeah, I'll pull it over here in a second so you can see. But they move exactly the same as far as I know. Can I not do 15? Why can I not? Is it because I got the other ones on? There we go. Now we short. No, I don't think it's any faster. I think they're pretty much. I mean, I'm watching them side by side. They look exactly the same to me. So I'm shorting the rejection here based on the ES being at the VWAP here. We'll see. Kind of dangerous, but like I said, we're being a bit aggressive here. If it just pops right through there, which it could do, then we'll be in trouble. Hold my beer. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It is London, so anything can happen. Sometimes VWAP's not respected at all during London. ES is trying to push above the VWAP there, which, somewhat troublesome, but see if this thing pulls back here just a little bit for me. We're not asking for a lot. 3-4 points. Small rejection, that's all. Well, it's right there at that one. There we go. Small rejection. All right, so let me read that again. What did you want to see, JX? Let me see. Do you ever try putting an Apex eval PA chart side by side? I don't know, 15 seconds. We have the PAs right here. Of course, these both are on Quantower, but I mean, price looks exactly the same. Is that what you're talking about? Juker in the house. Good morning. VWAP up at the 16,014 area now. Just the that's the wrong account. Yeah, on Quantower they for sure move the same. Maybe it's a little different on Ninja, but for the most part. So let's see if it respects that 15-minute gap there. We'll see what's up. Almost at 1K, yeah. Pretty close, pretty close. Anybody watching this morning that's not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it should be the same. Now, it could be a slightly, you might see slightly different price actions on different brokers, but I mean, even on, you know, this is Topstep, obviously. Still move the same. You have to wait for non-farm payroll. Yeah, I think so. I think they should all be the same divisional too. For the most part, I mean, it seems pretty consistent. So rejecting that 15-minute gap right there so far. Mindsets are different on the evals and PAs. Yeah, they're a little different. A little different. I tried to trade them yesterday like they're the same. We're up $200 on a couple, but for the most part. I think these, yeah, a couple of these, like 4 of them were up $200. $200, guys. We only need 2,400 more. Sounds like it's like when you're only up $200, seems like it's a long ways away, right? But just chop at it each day. Eventually, we'll get there. I don't know if I'll trade the PAs today because of non-farm payroll. We'll see what the price action offers us, plus the contract switch over. We'll see. Probably, I might take some scalps. We'll see, but I'm not 100% sure. We're going to be certainly going to be a lot more patient today. Maybe not on this account, but on the others for sure. On the other ones for sure. Sad thing is, we never got tagged in on our entry down here. I was trying to get long at 99.50, and it never came back and got me. The thing about it, JX, is I know what happened to Alpine because I noticed at open, like that 6 tick, 10 tick, 12 tick that he does, that thing's pretty strong at open. If you pick the direction, you can almost spam the buy button as long as it's continuing in a direction. I mean, you can just buy. It's like buy. Really easily get $300-400 on each account quickly. The problem is, if that thing reverses on you, like it did to him yesterday, and he just bought the top. Obviously, you don't know you're buying the top, but that's what happened. Just trying to see if I had a setup there. I mean, the thing I don't like about this, you got relatively equal lows here, exact equal lows and equal highs. I think he blew, what, 2 or 3 PAs yesterday, but it works until it doesn't, unfortunately. Well, I think that the Bizzle, the way he does it's fine. Yeah, he's very aggressive, and for him, if it works, it's all that matters. Everybody has a plan until they're punched in the face. Yep, true. Yeah, I think he looks at it from the perspective he has $85 in the activation fee, and then he has $17 in the account. So he's got, it's like $102 per account. So if you made, if you have had, I think he's had several payouts of, I think he said his biggest payout was 14,000, and he's had a couple of those like 6 or 8,000. So as long as he's still making money, it's all that matters, I guess. Yeah, I do it that way too, DeBizzle, when you're on the 6 tick, because the problem is, now I do have a mental stop loss, right? So let's just say, theoretically, if I was going to do the 6 tick right here, right? Well, I'm going to mentally have my stop probably at this swing here. So if price push below this swing, I'll just take it off. So I do it without a stop loss too, but I have a mental stop, right? In a reasonable spot. I'm not going to give up the entire account. I'd rather just cover here. I know why he doesn't do it, because if you cover here, say you take it off here, and then price holds this swing and pushes right back up, but you lost $400 by covering here. Well, now you got to have, 8 more scalps to get that money back. So he prefers to just hold and hope, and if it pushes back up, great, and if it doesn't, he kind of just says it is what it is. So, yeah, 102 adds up. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it stops when he closes the account, yeah. Yeah, it is mentally exhausting. Especially now, if you're working hard and you're grinding to get the accounts, then yeah, that's one thing. The way I did it, where I just kind of YOLO'd, tied the accounts together, kind of YOLO'd. Even if I lost my PA accounts, feel bad just because of the money invested. But since I have 20 now on Apex and 8 others kind of in the almost past there, and then we already have 6, I don't think, I'm anticipating losing maybe a third of those, not being aggressive, but just in my mind, it's like, okay, if I can just get to 20, if I can just get 20 to pay out, that's 40,000. So Caleb's in Nasdaq buys, probably not a bad idea. If we get above this 16,010 area, then I may look to take a long. Really want to see ES pop above the VWAP there. It's kind of hit the VWAP and just rejected, just holding there, basing. So I'd like to see the ES pop above the VWAP there. I'd like to see us close out this 15-minute fair value gap we have here and get going. So far, very, very small movement this morning. I mean, we opened 16,004 and we're currently at 16,007. So DeBizzle said he told me we might not hit the high. DeBizzle, we still got time, man. We still got 10 minutes and we're only 22 points away. It's nothing for Nasdaq to run 22 points in like a minute. It could do it. But you're not wrong right now. It would be odd for it not to run the highs based on what it normally does during the London session, but, you know. Put it in, swing low. It's very possible. You got that. We'll find out a lot about 4:05 here. 4:05 a.m. We should start finding out what it plans on doing. I mean, I'll probably wake up. That's the thing. Like, I go to sleep a lot of times, and I'll be like, curious to see what it looks like when I wake up. You might be right. Maybe it runs, stops out longs down here and then moves up to the high before the London session. I know JX is full sending a few evals on the non-farm payrolls. Anybody else planning on doing that? Let's see here. I'm going to take a look. Is it at 8:30 a.m. Eastern? Is that what it is? And guys, if you were trying to use my code for Bulenox, I'm sorry, I don't know why, but they changed my code. I have no idea why. I mean, the price never changed, so they changed my code, and so I had to update it. So it's updated down in the description now. Yeah, just 2. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, JX. I don't see anything wrong with full sending some evals. Yeah, but I don't know what Bulenox was doing with my code there. They changed it, didn't tell me or anything. Somebody just commented on my video and was like, hey, try to use your code. It's not working. So far, ES rejecting that VWAP. Starting to finally move back down here. Oh, man, I kind of want to. All right. Kind of want to take it, but. Yeah, why not? We'll take it. Did we get tagged in there or not? I think we only got tagged in on one contract. Yeah, I think we only got tagged in there on one contact. You'll renew them, do it again? Yeah. The activation fee. That's the way it goes. I think it probably hits that 16,000 area here, but well, right now I'm not sure, Caleb. Right now I tried to take a little scalp short there, just 6 ticks, but took it off. Yeah, JX, I just paid $2,800 in activation fees for my 20 PA accounts, so definitely hits the wallet there, especially when you don't have any income coming in. Luckily, I have myself set up right now to where, like I told you guys, we got about 6 months of income left. So we got about 6 more months to make this work. Or 9 to 5 comes back. JX says, "See wife." Yeah, the PA fees suck when you blow them, for sure. I mean, this looks like it wants to move down, and I don't know. I just don't want to do it. We'll wait. Told me about the rock. Yeah, I know. You did. Trust me, I already know. If I had been purchasing the rock already, the bank account would already be crash. Crash and burn. Now that's why I'm trying to get. The idea is to get a 20,000 payout every 45 days. That's gonna be my goal. So that'll equal. I don't even know what that is. Like 15,000 a month, something like that. Maybe that's 20,000. No wait, 90. So 40,000 every 90 days is it's like 12.5 a month or something. 13.5. 13,333. So that's the goal. I want to try to get a payout every 45 days. That's going to be what I'm trying to do. You know, you don't have to pay the PA fees within 48 hours. Yeah. I wanted to get the accounts, though. I wanted to get the accounts. I mean, you know. No, I'm just talking in general. I'm just talking about like breaking it up monthly. Like if I want to get a payout every 45 days, 20K, then I'm just breaking that down monthly. So just sign the papas. Yeah, you can just sign the papers and wait to pay. That's what Nutty says. I don't know if that's 100% true, but that's what he says. What do we want to do here? I mean, that would have been a decent spot to take the short rejection, that 15-minute gap again. ES is just bouncing off the VWAP once more, but we're just going to wait. Yeah, as long as I have enough to pay my bills, really that's all that matters. Recoup my expenses and have enough to pay the bills, then we'll be good. I'm thinking in bigger number terms, though. To replace the income from my last job, I need to make more than 6 figures. So that'll be the goal next year. That will be the goal. But we set ourselves up nicely. I mean, we reduced our cost, reduced our monthly cost, and living pretty frugal over here as of right now. So, except for when I'm doing these $40 giveaways during the day. Where's your credit card? So you need to come to the U.S. I'm not saying everybody makes 6 figures, but yeah, I was in a business for a long. I was a cable installer. A lot of people think cable people don't make good money, but they actually do. They make a very nice living. It's not glamorous work, but pays well. And the pay's actually been cut quite a bit over the last 15 years. And the first year I was a cable installer, I made $106,000 my first year. If I run out of money, Oracle buy more tumblers. Nice. Thanks, Oracle. We do appreciate the order, though. We do appreciate the order. She's working on it, so I'm like, You follow Gordon Ramsay? No, I know you meant Dave Ramsey. I don't know when she'll get that tumbler done. Probably tomorrow. She may have gotten it done today. I don't even know. I did see it. It's interesting. I like it. I like what she did with it there. So I'm not going to spoil it. We'll let it be a surprise. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe. We're almost at 1,000. We're going to do a $250 giveaway at 1,000. Probably will do that during the New York session, just to give everybody the opportunity to get in there. So, yeah, JX, think of the risk I'm taking here. I left that job to do this. Oh, yeah. Hey, sometimes we're all broke, right? You can be broke. It's easy to be broke these days. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. I've been broke many a times. Many a times. I still live. I mean, my girlfriend says I don't, but I still live like I'm broke. She says that I don't because, the kids want something. I typically just get it for them. But that's because I grew up with nothing. And so when I grew up with nothing, I don't want my kids to grow up that way. They don't ask for much, though. They're really not. They have everything they need. They're really not. I don't know. I guess they are spoiled, but they're not that bad. Juker, what's the point of living if you're not really living? Yeah, that's right. You got to take risks. You never know if you don't try. Like, I could never be a trader if I didn't do this, if I did not take these chances. I would never know if I can make it, could never know any of that. So while it is scary a little bit, I'm a bit of a gambler by nature. And you see the go gamble. So, good morning, DJ. Good morning. Oh, you was driven by your father's illness? That sucks. Okay, ES popping the VWAP here. Did just cross over the top of the hour. Man, I kind of want to just jump in here long, but Caleb said the NAS is about to fly. Let's do it. Well, at least probably going to fly to the Asian high there. Maybe. Where's VWAP at? 1375. Juker says, I love to gamble, but for me personally, you can't have the original life. Just not enough for me. No, I know. I get what you're saying. The 9 to 5. You had a word with Jerome? He fired up the money printer for you? He said, let's go. All right, just for fun here, guys, and this might be a bad idea, but we're going to take a long here. 15 contracts on a scalp. And there it is. Boom, just like that, you go from the doghouse to the penthouse. Go from the doghouse to the penthouse there. Charles Martin, when did I start trading? This is the 13th month that I've been trading in all. 6th month, I'm in the month number 6 full time, like trading every day, being at home trading and not at work. Because I was a cable guy, I used to trade from my van. I would have a lot of downtime during the day, so I would literally have I'd have my laptop in my van, and I would trade from my van. Yeah, that was a balls deep trade. Oracle, no doubt. We put the boys on the table just for 6 ticks, but still. 15 Connies. We threw down 15 Connies just for 6 ticks. I think we pop this VWAP here. We go to the 30s. I don't want to say for sure, but I like the fact that the ES is pushing towards the highs here at the it's up to 87, the highs at 90 and a quarter. So we pop this VWAP here. I think a decent target's up there. Feels bad, guys. I was looking for a long right here. I mean, I literally had my entry at 90.50, 99.50. And look at that. I shorted into my long, and it 2-ticked me. I mean, look how nice that entry would have been right there, 99.50. And I was taking 4 contracts. That's what I was going to take. I was actually taking my 3rd contract off at the high here I know the third one was going to come off at VWAP, and the fourth one would have been resting up here at 30. So it feels bad it didn't get me. He was in for 20 contracts last week, break even stop, free trade, came down, stopped me out, and then continued the rest of the day. Yeah, it's classic. It's the classic Nasdaq for you there. Nasdaq said, oh, you put your stop at break even? Let me come get you, girl. I got you. So ES bouncing off the VWAP there. Supposedly there's a macro that turns on at 4:03 a.m. That's what I've been told. I'm not sure. Anybody else trade macros like that? Let me see. I think he doesn't like that account probably because of the drawdown, that intraday drawdown JX. But guys, we do have all the links down below. Topstep 60% off. If you're signing up for a Topstep account, please use my link. It does help me. Even if you're resetting an account or just adding a new one, that helps me there. Gives me credit for it. We do appreciate it. We also have the link down below, 75% off Bulenox, 71% off APEX. Those also help. We do appreciate it. I do see that a few of you have used my link for Topstep. Like I said, I really do appreciate that. It does help. And we do have the link to the Discord down below as well. $10 a month if you guys are wanting to join that. Do it across 20. Woo. Yeah. True, you could. If we get above the VWAP there, we probably keep going to that 30 area, but kind of turn this gap here into some support. Could potentially take another long here, but I'm not going to. We're going to be happy with just hitting that break even there. We're up $33 after commissions there. Big money. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Like I said, we're trying to push into 1,000. We're at 993 currently. We're going to give away this tumbler at 1,000 subscribers. I don't think I've ever showed this in the London session. So those of you that only trade the London with me, we're going to give away this tumbler at 1,000, and we're also going to give away $250 in cash. We will do that today during the New York session, so I'm pretty sure we'll cross it during the New York. So I mean, this thing's moving. It looks like it's trending up, but like at a snail's pace. I mean, this thing is moving so slow. Very slow. I don't know. I kind of want to jump in long here just for another scalp. Nah. I'm not going to do it. I want to do it, but I'm not going to do it. So if you guys are new here, if you're just now joining us, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do stream live 5 days a week, London and New York, 3 o'clock a.m. Eastern time for the London, and then 9:15 a.m. Eastern for New York. popping up a little bit here, but on no buy volume, really. We'll take it with two contracts here. We'll see if we get a quick little 6-tick push here. There we go. Now we finish the day with a little profit. $80. ES looking a bit stronger here. It's really, I don't want to say it's like moving fast towards the highs, but it's moving towards the highs at a much quicker rate here. Thank you for the subscription, whoever subscribed there. If you did subscribe and it didn't give me a notification, please let me know in the comments down below here. We'll give you a proper thank you. One Trader, good morning. Good morning. Possible double top here on the Nasdaq. Really, we don't want this thing to get stuck right there at the VWAP. We want it to kind of push right through there. Oh, is Patrick live this morning? I didn't even notice he was live. I didn't know Patrick was live this morning. I might have would have watched that for the comedic value. I checked earlier to see who was live. I didn't see anybody. Must have just missed it. That's all right. Come on. Let's go. Get above the VWAP there. Start popping. So I'm kind of thinking this thing's going to move up to the Asian high here, which is 16,030. That was our idea when we first opened up this morning, and I changed. You can see I took a aggressive long here, got stopped out. And then I said, oh, well, if I guess it can't go higher, it'll go lower. So I took a short, got stopped out. And then we took a few more entries and got some winners. So to get back to green, I was looking to take a long off 99.50. And my target, one contract would have been at the Asian high there. But unfortunately, the price did not get there. Two ticked us. So I was trying to take a very reasonable entry at 99.50, and it just did not get us. Nas buys are deep. Get above that VWAP there, turn it into a little bit of support, and just keep running up to that 30 area probably. Might be a quick move into the 30 here if we can just get a little volume pop in here. Could really just take, I mean, we're 15 points away. All right, there we go. Getting a little expansion now. ES is moving now. It's only a point off the highs now. That's the only concern. If the ES runs the highs here and there's any weakness in the ES, then NAS is not going to make it to that Asian high. Going to need the ES to push up into the whole number there, probably 95, 96 in order to get to those highs. Maybe not quite that high, 92. Unless we have some pretty big expansion here in the Nasdaq. There we go. If the ES runs the highs and you're long here, I might want to consider protecting your neck a little bit. Like I said, any weakness in the ES is going to bring the Nasdaq down, in my opinion. I'm not touching it right now, even though I think it's going to go higher. Would have liked to have been in from the 99, but just didn't quite get us. Sucks. Because we would just have a risk-free runner on right now. Stop would be at break even. Target 30. Feels bad. That's all right. We're in the green a little bit there, so we'll take it. Four-hour flipping. Yeah, that's true. Prop firms. All right, here we go. There's a little expansion. We like it. ES just double top, triple topped right there. Got to get the ES to pop right through there. Don't like that top that it just put in there. It's got to pop right through there. ES pops through the highs here. We get a quick burst of energy. Let's see. All right, ES back at the highs here. Just need a quick burst right through there. It gets through that liquidity there. It should get a little pop here. Exactly at the high. Now it just made a new high by one tick there. So like I said, I'd be a little concerned here. We're 9 points off the high on Nasdaq. Any weakness here in the ES is going to bring us down. So let's see what happens. Still think we run the highs in the Nasdaq, but we may not. Let's see what happens. I have to go quickly here if we're going to do it. There we go, 23. So we laid the plan out before we opened today, and we didn't follow the plan. Feels bad, but we were supposed to wait for some displacement over here before we took an entry, and we did not. We waited for the displacement and took the entry, then we'd be in much better position there. But sometimes you don't follow your own rules. You don't follow your own plan. Guys, we only got 18 likes, and y'all help me out and hit that like button, please. Helps out the channel. We appreciate it. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. We do show all our trades live if you guys are new here. You're not going to see anything hiding off the screen. If I take a trade, I'll let you know. Good, bad, or indifferent. We show our P&Ls every day as well. Yeah, JX, $5 million in funding. What is 2050K accounts? I don't even know. Is that $1 million? $1 million. No, that's what is that? I guess that is $1 million. So ES up to 91.25 here. All right, looking like we want the highs. $1 million. I'm managing $1 million in funds. It's really like what is it? 2,500 times 10. It's like 50 grand in drawdown, I guess. Yeah, 50K. All right, we're pretty close here. I don't see how we don't run those 30s. We'll see what happens. Thank you for the 2 people that just subscribed. You are appreciated. And you the man, whoever it is. You the man. If you did subscribe, let me know down below. We'll give you a proper thank you. I'm curious if we run these highs here. Buy the Lambo. Oracle probably already has the Lambo. Either that or he's like me and he's driving the Toyota Camry. Four more to go. Let's go. I like Lambos. I don't know that I want to own one, but I do like Lambos. Oh, goodness. We got 3 points away there. And now we're pulling back. Go on, run those highs. Or is there 4 people watching that's not subscribed? Let's hit 1,000 right here in London. That'd be nice. Can we hit 1,000 during the London session? I don't know. Maybe we can. There you go. There's your live look. So if you are watching and you're not subscribed, come on, let's do it. No. We didn't say 1,000. $250. We've already given away $40 4 times, $20 twice. I mean, that's $200. And they were giving away another $250. That's $450 over the last, 2 weeks. And I'm sure we'll do a few more giveaways, so that's what I was talking about. This the ES pulling back here after running the highs, and the Nasdaq did not quite make it to the Asia highs here. I think we get there. Oops. Go, little horsey. It's funny because I mostly listen to I listen to a lot of random music. But I don't listen to a whole lot of alternative music like from the 90s. But for whatever reason, when I'm streaming during London, I like to I listen to some 90s alternative. I don't know why that is. During the day, I typically listen to R&B, rap, or some country or something like that. But during London, we get that 90s alternative music rolling. All right, I think we get a quick run into the highs here. Let's see what happens. ES pulling back, but starting to bounce. Quick, within reason, I guess, right? For the London session. All right, ES bouncing here. Let's see. Nasdaq coming along for the ride. I kind of want to take a stab here, but then again, we don't want to. What are we doing? We going to go or what? I was just trying to see if we're going to run these Asia highs, but unfortunately, we hit a brick wall right there on the ES. 91 and 91.75, pulling back into 89s now. Although, to be honest, we had quite high sell volume in comparison to the other volume here during London, and we've not pulled back that much. 6 points. So if any buyers at all pop in here on the WADA, probably going to send us into these highs quickly. Get any volume at all pop in here, any buys will take us there. You can see the sell volume kind of dying off here. Not that it was very high to begin with. Push. I'm going to give it a shot. Well, if it tags us in. We hit the bid there, so. All right, tagged in. Interesting. Oh, I guess it only tagged me in on one. We tried to take two Connies there, but it only tagged me in on one. So. Boopa doopa. Oh, no, wait. Boopa doop. Good morning. All right. 30.75 incoming. Potentially. If I had to guess. Incoming 31. Probable. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe. All the buttons down below. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, trying to reapproach the highs here. Just put on 15 contracts long, set your target at 30, and go to sleep. What do you think? Wake up in the morning to your account blown? Probable. High probability. All right, guys and gals, we only need 4 subscribers to hit 1,000. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, help us out. Let's get it there. I'd like to see it cross 1,000 myself, but, you know, I may have to go to sleep and watch it. Get up tomorrow and see it. All right, I think this is probably it right here. Probably get the burst right now. Based on what I'm seeing on the ES there, I think we get a quick burst here right through the high. ES is not doing anything spectacular, but looking like it wants to break out a bit. Hey, John Stockevage. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the methodical crew. You're the man. We just need 3 more like John. Don't you want to be the man like John? Hit that subscribe button. All right, here we go. Incoming. ES moving up 91s. Here we go. Marco, good morning. Oh, it's Nasdaq is trying to do dirty things here. It's trying to do dirty things before it runs those highs. Dirty things. Look at this thing. It's trying to be a dirty girl. It's just going to grind before it gets there. Just going to grind. Ever look at trading something different during London pound DAX? No. Visible. I don't trade anything other than the Nasdaq. Me and the Nasdaq, we are like, we're just tight, right? Sometimes she treats me bad. Sometimes I treat her bad. It's just, you know, you can't leave your first love. So funny. I used to trade the ES. Now I can't trade it. I used to be like, Nasdaq. People are crazy that trade the Nasdaq. The thing moves way too volatile, way too fast. And then it's like giving a baby crack. After I traded it and I had hit a couple of winners, I was like, I'm addicted. Got to trade the NAS. Can't touch the ES anymore. So, yeah, trading the London session almost is a key to how I used to trade the ES. Being slower. But I like the kill or give me my money quickly aspect that the NAS has to it. Either kill me or give me my money. So, yeah, I used to only trade the ES. I didn't have the patience for the ES then. I didn't realize it, but now I do. I see now I didn't have the patience for it. All right. I'm just trying to hold out here and see if this thing runs these highs and give you guys an opportunity to press the subscribe button. We just need 3 more. I mean, I think it's pretty clear it's going to run the highs, but how does it get there is the question, I guess. She can be a dirty girl and pull all the way back to the VWAP. She can even rerun the Asian low there again if she wanted to and then do it. I don't see how it gets this close and doesn't do it, though. 3 points, 2 points away. And what is that, like 9, 10 ticks from earlier? Hey, 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 someone subscribed. Thank you. We appreciate your subscription. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. I know nobody wants to be 999. You want to be the 1,000th, but someone has to press it. Someone has to be 999. We appreciate 999 just as much as we do 1,000. Really thought it was going to run the highs right there on that last push up. But the old nasty decided to be a dirty girl and pull back before she got to the highs. That's the nickname for the Nasdaq, the nasty. That's what they call it in the Discord that I'm in. They call her the nasty. The group chat is called Talk Nasty. Oh. Who won last night? Did New England won, I guess? New England scored 21 points. Wow. John, it's the nasty knack. New England actually scored some touchdowns. That's shocking. How did the Steelers lose to New England? Man. It's not good for their draft prospects there. Yeah, I didn't watch the I watched a little bit of the game last night, but not much. All right. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes here. If we don't run the highs, I'm going to have to end the stream. Got to get up for New York later, so we don't run the highs and we don't run the high of 1,000 subscribers. It'll just have to wait until the morning for the celebration. And we hit 1,000. I was going to start popping some bottles over here. Champagne's going to start flowing from the ceiling. Balloons, confetti, all the things. My dog's looking at me like, you lying. None of that's going to happen. None of it's going to happen. I mean, if we see volume pop in here, we may take another stab. This is why I normally hit the bid. You get a better feel, but you don't always get filled is the problem. So look where that thing filled me at. Got some green volume here on the WADA. Let's push it on up. I mean, is my chart frozen? We're not moving. What's going on here? Pop it. Rip it. Get through the highs. Rip it. $999. There we go. Next one's 1,000. Who's it gonna be? The nasty's being nasty here. Just need a quick pop of volume here. Take us right through the highs. Or at least to the 2750. I'm seeing red right there on the WADA. It's not what we want to see. All right, guys. One more subscriber gets us to 1,000. Let's do it. The nasty is doing me dirty. She's trying to take my profits. She's trying to take all my golds, all my profits. We get back to break even here. We may just take it off. We'll see. 1,000. There it is. Thank you, guys. I don't know who it was, but thank you. 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are the man. That's what we were waiting on, see? Really do appreciate it. We will do a giveaway today in the New York session. We'll do $250. So if you guys want to join us for the New York session, we'll do $250. Thanks, JX. All right, let's see. Is this going to push to our profit target here? Or should we just kill it? There we go. We get the 1,000 and we get the profit targets. Oh, JX is choosing 66. All right, we'll lock it in. So, yeah, we'll be giving away the tumbler today during New York, guys. The Methodical Man tumbler. And we're going to give away $250 in cash. We'll send that out via PayPal or Cash App, whichever you prefer. Yeah, we need the sound effects. I'm just not that technical, how do you say it? I'm not that advanced. Probably can figure it out. Juker's choosing 69. We already know. All right, when you and, who was it? Wayne. Thanks, Ralph. You and Wayne argue over the 69. We'll say Juker chose it during London. All right, well, that's going to do it for me this morning, guys. I appreciate you guys getting me there. And, the sound effects link. All right, we'll check it out. We will be back for the New York 9:15 a.m. Eastern. 1,000 subscribers. Let's go. We'll see you guys then.